Hello. Matt is gone again, but I am Danny, and this is Southern California Comics weekly video update. As always, we're going to tell you about the comics that came out this week. You know, notable stuff, stuff we liked, well, stuff I liked. Matt had no input on these comics because he is not here, and it's his own fault. Yeah, hope you attended a free comic book day last Saturday. It was a blast. It was super packed. Hopefully you were there. You probably were because everybody was there. Anyway, let's talk about some comics, huh? You want to do that? A little bit? A little bit? First of all, new Image Comics #1, Chin Music. I forgot the writer. Oh, Steve Niles, of course. Steve Niles, Tony Harris used to do Starman and Ex Machina. It's a gangster horror comic, takes place in Prohibition-era Chicago. Looks dark, looks violent. I haven't read it yet, but if you're into Tony Harris's art, it looks good, it looks nasty, pretty dark. If you're into Steve Niles, you know, 30 Days of Night, Criminal Macabre, all sorts of awesome stuff, this might be your new favorite comic. But don't quote me on that, because I haven't read it. I haven't read this next comic, but I have listened to it. It is 12 Reasons to Die. It's based on the latest Ghostface Killah album. It's a pretty good album. It's a concept album about Ghostface Killah being this like 70s gangsta who gets killed and his body is pressed into record vinyls, and if you play all 12 vinyls at once, his ghost comes up for revenge. Yeah, so that's the plot of the comic. Ghostface didn't write it, but they got some comic writers to take it on, and every issue has 2 sets of artists, different people every time. This time it's Kyle Strahm and Joe Infunari. I know they're getting Riley Rossmo and Shaky Kane and other awesome people to contribute to the series. So if you're into Wu-Tang Clan, Ghostface Killah, good comics, crime, horror, you have 2 choices this week: Chin Music and 12 Reasons to Die. I think Chin Music is an ongoing, and I think 12 Reasons to Die is a 6 issue. Yeah, it's 6 issues. So minor commitment. Looks cool. I'm into it. I haven't read it yet, but I'm going to. More new comics this week. This is a plentiful week of new comics. Your cup runneth over. And now we have Uber from Kieran Gillen. You know, he does Phonogram, Young Avengers, does Iron Man now, used to do Uncanny X-Men. Yeah, this is from Avatar, so it's super nasty, super violent. It's about an alternate version of World War II where the Nazis have developed superhero technology, and they are wrecking stuff. It's not as fun as the average Kieran Gillen comic. I mean, it's not fun in the normal sense that they are. This is good fun if you're into violence and nastiness and the human condition in extremis. Yeah, it's great feel-bad comics. I think if you're into ultra-violence, this is your best bet. I guess we have themes: crime and violence, and or crime and horror and ultra-violence. Because the final comic I can talk about today is Suicide Squad. I know what you're thinking. What? New 52? Nobody liked Suicide Squad. Apologies if you did. It wasn't my thing. A lot of people agreed. But they came out with a new creative team for number 20. Alish Coate, who did Wild Children and Change for Image Comics. Great stuff. Some of my favorites. And the artist is Patrick Zircher, who's done Secret Avengers. He's done some Valiant book. I forget. But he's a good artist. And Alish Coate's like one of my favorite writers these days. And they have brought Suicide Squad into the realm of great comics territory. Like, it sort of picks up where issue 19 left off. You know, they're sort of crawling from the wreckage of the previous arc. But it's brand new. Like, it's got a different mood, same characters, but pretty great. So you should pick that up. Like, the 3rd page is King Shark reading books and talking about vegan Reuben, so yeah, it's nuts. And it's still pretty violent, even though it's mostly about people hanging out in jail cells. So that's it. I'm out of comics. I'll catch you next week. Hopefully Matt will be here. We will talk about more comics. So See you later.